Broncos country, what is going on? Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday, wonderful start to your weekend. And hey, I think our Denver Broncos are off to a wonderful weekend as well. Today, on May 10th, started the first day of rookie minicamp. The media will be available at camp tomorrow. So that's when we'll start seeing interviews and clips and everything like that, which should be cool. But wanted to give you guys my 3 goals that I got for Bo Nix and the rest of the 2024 rookie class on what to accomplish this weekend. Okay. So let's get into it. First thing, I want Bo Nix to be able to be more comfortable under center. Now, y'all let me know, of course, like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But I think that needs to be the top priority this weekend is making sure that he develops a little bit more comfortability with taking snaps under center, if that's even a word. But we saw him do this a little bit at the Senior Bowl. I think he struggled a little bit. He had a couple fumbled snaps. And while he did take it from under center with the Oregon Ducks every now and then, not nearly as much to take in shotgun snaps or pistol snaps, something like that. So great news is that he already has some built-in rapport with Alex Forsyth, his center that I think is going to be the starter this year, was the starter at Oregon a couple years ago. That needs to be, though, priority number 1. You know Sean Payton loves to run a lot under center, and that's going to be very important. Number 2, I want to see him master the playbook as much as he can or could have over the last couple weeks. Of course, Sean Payton talked about how impressed he was with after his pro day. They met directly that next day. They went through the different installs that they gave Bo Nix. He did a wonderful job. People have described him as a supercomputer, a master processor, right? So let's see some of that. Can he break that huddle, call out those long plays within the huddle already? We'll just have to see. But I think Dan Orlovsky was showing on Instagram, how thick some of these playbooks are, how complex they are. If he can start getting that verbiage down, having success with that already, that's going to give him a good track to be on the field as a starter earlier in the season. So that needs to be goal number 2 that I got for Bo Nix, is getting that play calling language down, having a good foundation with it, obsessing over it. We want to see that, okay? And number 3, this doesn't have as much to do with Bo Nix, but I want to see Troy Franklin have a handful of matchups against Kris abrams-draine. Why? I know some people have knocked Troy Franklin a little bit for I guess he's got room to grow when it comes to his releases off the line, especially with dealing with more physical or press corners. One thing that's really interesting is Kris abrams-draine was one of the best press man corners in all of college football last year. So let's get these guys a ton of work. Let's especially have Troy Franklin line up against him throughout rookie minicamp, getting a lot of work in. And hopefully that's something that he can clean up and improve on, build a good foundation with his releases, because if he's able to do that, then obviously quicker path to playing time. He's got a lot of veterans in front of him on the depth chart right now, but if he's able to round out his game maybe a little bit quicker than some of these other teams initially anticipated, why can't he get on the field earlier as a wide receiver 3 or 4 later on in the year, right? So those are like the 3 main goals that I have for the Broncos this weekend as their rookies begin and are in the middle now of rookie minicamp. The other thing is, hey, maybe we can see some flashes of athleticism from some of the undrafted free agents that we've signed, okay? How does Washington or Wyoming left tackle Frank Crum look? Okay. How does he look? I think he's like 6'8", big guy. How quick and athletic does he look? Because again, sometimes I think it was some of his feet getting a little tied up that led to him not getting drafted. Okay. How does Thomas Yasmin look? Tight end from Utah. Does he look the part? I think that he's a guy that needs to develop for a couple of years, like Darren Waller. Wasn't Darren Waller undrafted? Okay. And while we're not going to have a ton of line play in terms of the physicality, guys hitting anything like that, similar to Frank Crum, does SMU defensive tackle or UTSA defensive tackle Brandon Matterson, do these guys athletically look like that they have a shot at making the team? Okay. And I'll give you guys a bonus one. Oregon kicker Camden Lewis. He earned himself a rookie minicamp tryout. Does he earn himself a tryout with training camp after this weekend? I would like to see that as just a bonus because I would like to see competition at all of the positions, including kicker. So, y'all let me know your thoughts. Is there anything else that you would like to see accomplished out of this weekend? Again, Bo Nix working under center. Bo Nix getting the play call language down, right? Troy Franklin improving those releases, right? Working on those things. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Appreciate everybody that's been stopping by lately. If I can spit it out. Like, subscribe. As always, we're on our way to 1,000 in world domination. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And as always, go Broncos.